So, how can you recognize AI writing? And more importantly, why do we really care? Well, the problem really is subtext. If you're using AI to generate your marketing copy or any kind of interaction with your patients, what is it that you're really saying? If you use unedited AI, you're kind of saying, well, we don't really care about you to even bother sending you handwritten text anymore. So that's the level of service you're going to expect from us. But the thing is, people are becoming more savvy nowadays about recognizing AI generated output. So what are the subconscious clues that tell you that a piece of text is just generated by AI? And more importantly, how can we de-AI our own marketing efforts for our clinics? Well, I've created a handy document that you can just give to ChatGPT or Claude or whatever AI you like to use, and it will rewrite whatever text you give it to make it sound a lot more human and take out the obvious AI markers that tend to get added. So here's a theoretical example of a healthcare clinic. So at first glance, this looks like it's probably okay. I mean, it's certainly words. It's divided into blocks. I'll include this document in the link below. I've absolutely rammed this example with AI cliches, so hopefully you can start to recognize them. But let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to give Claude, in this case, a copy of this marketing text for this fictitious private healthcare clinic. And then I'm going to give it our DAI document and get it to rewrite it. And what it will come up with is a very crystal clear output that we can then add our own personal human touches to give it a bit more soul. So this is the PDF that I've just shown you for Harmony Wellness Clinic. This is the DAI Writer's Guide. Please rewrite the attached marketing copy for a healthcare clinic using the guide that I have attached. Yeah. So this is the original text, which is a little bit obnoxious. I'll include it so you can read it. So it's taken that copy and it's turned it into Harmony Wellness Clinic provides chiropractic care for back pain, joint problems and sports injuries in Taunton. Cool, simple. What we treat, we identify the cause of pain, not just the symptoms, blah, blah, blah. So as you can see, it's very direct and you can add your own personal touch to this. So let's just have a look at this DAI Writer's Guide that's in the link below. Some of the hallmarks of AI-generated writing is it tends to use specific vocabulary, which is a bit odd, to be honest. I mean, in everyday conversation, you probably wouldn't use words like tapestry. I mean, Foster's okay because that's literally my surname, but anyway, I'll give him that. Bolstered, yeah. Intricate, meticulous, vibrant. You get the vibe. Something else it does is it doesn't call a spade, it uses quite flowery text. So if you happen to be a chiropractor clinic, our chiropractic team serves as the cornerstone of patient recovery. I mean, who talks like that? Nobody. By talking like that, you're putting up barriers between yourself and your customers. And the way to think of this is if somebody walked into your clinic, how would you talk to them as a person? What can you offer them? AI tends to use training ing clauses quite often. So instead of saying, we treated 500 patients last year, which is great, that's all you need to know as a customer. They've got other patients on their books. They must be doing something right. You don't need to say anything else. But AI will add flowery writing to it. We treated 500 patients last year, creating a thriving community of wellness within our practice. I mean, what even is that? Another hallmark of AI is not just X, but also Y. We not only treat your pain, but also empower you on your wider wellness journey. Nah, we treat your pain and help you understand why it occurred. Perfect. This is an old one. Rule of 3 padding. So it likes to list things, but for some weird reason, it's always a list of 3 things. And often it's really only 2 things with some very weak third item tagged on the end. We offer expert care, a welcoming environment, and exceptional patient outcomes, I guess. We offer spinal adjustment and soft tissue therapy, appointments within 48 hours. I mean, what more do you need to know? Another pattern of speech that AI tends to generate is, despite X, also Y. Despite the growing demand for chiropractic care, clinics continue to face challenges in reaching new patients. I mean, okay, it's not a good example to be honest, but fair enough. Most clinics lose potential patients before the first phone call. This guide addresses that. Well, okay, yeah, whatever. But you can see it's much more direct language. Anti-patterns, it quite often adds structured sections that you didn't even ask for to any text you generate, and it's a bit of a giveaway that it's AI generated. So don't have a challenges and future prospects section. I mean, you wouldn't anyway, really, for marketing copy, but you might recognize that in other AI generated text. AI tends to bolster significance of just trivial things. This approach highlights the clinic's enduring commitment to transforming healthcare in the region. Yuck. Just delete it. If you are going to say that you have won awards for your clinic, then include a reference so people can actually check. Another giveaway is it often says that a particular person has an active social media presence. And I don't know why it likes those particular words, but you'll see that quite often in AI-generated text. Other giveaways are sentence case, where it capitalizes the first word. Where it capitalizes the first letter of every word. Just do normal capitalization on the first word. And you're not writing a university assignment here. Don't put in summary, in conclusion, overall at the end. But you'll find stuff like that will creep in with AI-generated content. Tone and register, it can often sound like either just marketing babble or like a press release or the sort of thing that a travel agent would come up with. But there's a real competitive advantage now by being the opposite of AI and being, I am one human talking to another human. Let me help you. This is what I can do for you. These are the results that you will get. Yeah, so no life-changing, transformative journey, gateway to wellness, vibrant practice, none of that nonsense. If you're going to cite a study, say how many. Don't say several or imply many if there's only one or none. Formatting rules. I think most of these things, most people probably aren't consciously aware of, but these things I think they are nowadays. Formatting rules, so excessive bold font. Emojis in headings and bullet points. I must admit I am a bit guilty of emojis in bullet points, but it's not the most professional thing. But that's very much a LinkedIn kind of thing. Another obvious AI giveaway is using curly quote marks instead of just the normal straight ones. This is probably the main one that most people know is the M dash, which is like the long hyphen instead of a normal hyphen. Obvious stuff you will see occasionally, not so much nowadays, but people sometimes leave obvious sort of chat PT end comments. Okay, knowledge cutoff. Sometimes it will embed in your text as of my last update or other giveaways like that. And then there's the absolute classic one of ChatGPT loves to use the word certainly. No idea why. And you don't want to leave any artifacts at the end of the text. Like, let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. So here's a little checklist. So what does good copy look like? Well, short sentences, concrete nouns, active verbs. Be specific. We treat lower back pain or whatever it is your clinic treats. You don't want it to say things like, we deliver transformative holistic care, because that's just hot air. It's nothing. Support your claims. So it's about just using clear language, really. It's okay to use AI to generate content, but it needs to talk to you. Well, it needs to be as if someone's just walked into your clinic, how you would talk to them directly as another person, face to face. That's what will cut through all of this AI slop we're lumbered with nowadays. So as an example here, so at Harmony Wellness Clinic, our holistic approach to chiropractic care fosters vibrant healthcare outcomes. Our meticulous team leverages cutting-edge, state-of-the-art techniques to underscore our commitment to your well-being, seamlessly aligning evidence-based treatment with a patient-centered ethos. Not only do we treat symptoms, but we also delve into the root causes of your discomfort. Okay. But what would be better would be, Harmony Wellness Clinic creates chiropractic care for back pain, joint problems, and sports injuries. The team has treated patients in Taunton for 12 years. Appointments are available within 48 hours. That's a bit dry, but you could give it your own little personality twist if you liked. If you'd like me to do a similar video about video-generated AI slop, how to detect it, which is getting a bit harder, and also how to improve your own efforts if you do AI video marketing, I can do a session on that, so let me know if you're interested in that one. If you want to use the DAI writing guide that you just copy and paste into whatever AI you use, I'll include it in the link below. It's in my school community, so you can grab it from there. And as always, let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help with anything.